I want the money, the cash, the food, and the bag, the currency stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my brother. So what are we lacking? I can point it down, so much that's around. Let us settle down. No one do it that. What they send the hound, find me in that. Put me in the ground.
Hold it ready.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready?
They bring the tight end in motion.
60 Bison.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. 1 first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. On play action, Richardson on the move left. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll look deep here for Brooks. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Indianapolis. His 2nd touchdown of this 1st half.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
So, a new ball game. We are all tied. Final moments of this 1st half as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this 1st half.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. They'll run on 1st down with Taylor. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. They'll give this one to Taylor, running right. And he's going to pick up the 1st down across midfield and down at the 49.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Throwing on 2nd down, Richardson flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. But that pick up good for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll run here with Gibson. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
On the run to the right. Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd.
That's taken in, and this won't be a touchdown, but it will be a 1st down as they're able to get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get it.
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Anthony Richardson, touchdown, Indy.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Tracy now to return it. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come 19 Lions.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Open man downfield, that's Neighbors. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New York.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 16 yards on the game. And a quick 1st down.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down.
The man in motion is Burks. And he's not going to get away. We're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. In motion is Warren. A second down throw for Richardson. Out to his right. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Not saying 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Warrior 70. Let's go.
From the gun, Richardson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Deonte Banks. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the top.
Intercepted. The Giants take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Okay, ready? Here we go, set.
To throw, it's Dart on first and 10. The throw here is complete. And he'll be out of bounds, a pickup of 5.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man, that's Slayton. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
On the set.
Throwing again, Dart. That is caught, and he's in. Darnell Mooney, touchdown Giants. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready.
Fourth quarter commences. It's a run by Taylor.
Number 28, Jonathan Taylor. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's second and 8.
Come on.
On second down, here's a run with Taylor. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
Hey, 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 hey.
So So they come to the line for first down and 10. Give up the middle to Taylor. And he broke through the initial contact, winds up getting about 3. It's second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately his passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Flush to his left.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
Now it's Taylor. And the strength on display rarely from tacklers for a gain of 8 yards.
Watching him throughout this game has been incredible, Mike. I mean, I've loved watching him perform. The reality is it just hasn't impacted the outcome of the game. It's really been a wasted individual effort unless they can somehow find a way to flip this thing around.
And he is tough to bring down. Finally, the defense gets him on the ground. There'll be no gain on that play.
A loss of a yard on the play. And it's
To throw, it's Richardson. That's taken in by Burks. Get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
Critical third down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the fourth quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Here's Taylor. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Here's Richardson.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
Time now becoming a factor as we get to third down. They'll try and run for this. It's Taylor. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A first down picked up as they are getting close.
Great run there, but now the question becomes, when does the defense start using their timeouts? You typically want to use them on the plus side of the 2-minute warning. So we'll see ultimately how they choose to play this out as this game kind of winds down.
2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion. In a moment. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Forced to his right. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Well, I can promise you one thing. That's certainly not how that play was drawn up. I thought he did a nice job initially buying about as much time as he could, but realized there was nothing downfield developing, and he had to throw it short and didn't get anything positive.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Taylor. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at his yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Ready. Viking 18. Mustang 19. Ready, ready.
They'll go with Taylor. Searching for some kind of seed to go forward. It's not there. They get him behind the line. 4th down's coming up.
Well, the defense gets a rare win. We've seen this ball carrier have his way on the ground pretty much all day today, Mike, and give credit to the defense. They were able to get back in the backfield with some penetration and bring them down for a loss.
A lot on the line here. 4th down and 9.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. 19 Lion. Trap 60, trap 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Out of shotgun. Richardson. He's got his man. That's down. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. Tracy now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here we go. 1 final play. That is hot. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game.
Rigoberto Sanchez to kick off for
4 quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. Austin now to return this. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
Return. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. Moving to his right. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes. So give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
have a perk in the check time. Got the crowd yelling, bring 'em out, hey, all my hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, all the dope boys yelling.
Hold them ready.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
79 Broncos. Huh.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Finding room at midfield. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Mustang 19. 19, Tiger, 19.
To the air once more is Dart. This one grabbed by Austin. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
18 more yards.
That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
Dragon 60.
Dart gonna throw it again. And this ball's gonna be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up the key 3rd down?
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
It's a gain of 20.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To the air again goes Dart. That is caught. What a job to keep the play alive. Darius Slayton. Touchdown, New York. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
Here we go. Cougar 19. Ready.
Here's Richardson. Off he goes.
Just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. He doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. Tucks it, becomes a runner, gets past the mark.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
First and 10. Now a give running left with Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Indianapolis.
First down. It's a gain of 10. And the Colts first down.
Off the play fake, it's no chance at all. He'll go down. Brian Burns. He gets in to drop it. It's a loss of 8.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Third and a long way to go. On the bootleg, it's Richardson. Forced out wide, and he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Now Richardson. And it's intercepted. Right on the ceiling. Picked off by Javon Holland. And the Giants are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
Name existed forever, means victory, helper. Whole name means protector, shortened it by 2 letters, without the IR at the end. The reincarnated Gil Scott living in the again. The World Cup in Moscow with a blind who's a 10. Pen when I speak is like a lottery win. Quote my total, multi-mogul. So fly out to walk in any spot, every be soaking from a time when was stronger. Today's streets are calmer. They used to kill for shade sneaks and bombers. My name existed forever. Before Christians came in America, even better. With click sounds in their mouths was language for humans. With stick figures and K's, my name's written fluid. Nasty like way before even Rome had a sewage. For 50,000 years ago, if I could choose its origin, since there's nothing to gain by assuming, I'ma say the definition of my name, the truest. I shock them like real product. Creep with baddies in sequence, dresses with high strung. Fresh off the jet, you can see my vision while I've come. How much time y'all got? Yo, Preem, let's drop something.
What defines my name? What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name? NAS. What defines my name?
DNA of King James, Kenneth St. Michael. Polygamous minded, 7 wives on ridiculous timing. They always share the same title. That be the talk. That's foul like a stop in Frisk, New York. At 20, I said I